I was straight after my divorce, after 25 years of marriage, so not feeling particularly confident. I had quite low self-esteem, and obviously I was getting older, and when I looked in the mirror, I'm like, oh my goodness, I've got to start life again, and I don't look good, and I don't feel good. So it didn't occur to me to seek, to look for somebody like Yiannis with aesthetics, but a close friend of mine had actually seen him, and he looked fantastic. So he said, why don't you go? So I did, and here we are, over 10 years later, and hopefully I don't look 93. Well, Yiannis is a great listener, and we align because I did not want to look, my fear was looking like I'd had some treatments. Because I'd seen that and I just didn't, that was not where I was going. But he was really open to that, and he feels the same way, because he doesn't feel that that's a great advert for his work. What I wanted was to enhance and just sort of look better, not look different. And therefore he's great with that, because he listens and he pays attention to what you're saying. Oh, very much so. I do feel, I felt a lot better quite quickly because people were giving me compliments and saying, oh, you look great. And I'm saying, well, that's because I ditched my husband, because obviously you don't want to tell everybody why you look great, otherwise what's the point? So, yeah, it's gone from strength to strength. And obviously over the years I've got older. I've no idea what my face would look like had I not had any treatments, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't look as good as it does. And I continue to get compliments. People now believe that it's just genetic, and are quite frustrated that they don't have the same genes, but that's a complete lie. Well, it's not that I lie, I just don't tell them. So when you ask me the question about would I recommend Yiannis, absolutely. But I don't really want to let on. So if I'm asked, then I do, absolutely. And Karen, who you just met, I recommended her, 'cause she said to me, Jackie, there's no way that you look this good without come and tell me your secret. So I told her, and she's absolutely over the moon, which of course she is. So it does make it quite difficult to recommend him on. Absolutely, because he's good at what he does. He keeps up to date with everything, and as I say, he listens to you. And if you want to look like a ironing board, I'm not sure if he would do it, actually. I'm not sure if he'd take you on, but he's very much into specific. It's not. I did try a couple of people before I saw Yiannis, and they were really just like, yeah, here we are, there you go, bye. And it's like, does everyone get the same treatment then? And it just wasn't. And then I was sort of like, my face wasn't moving. Oh, I don't like this, but never that with Yiannis. He's professional. As I say, he keeps up to date. He's always, he is, because he'll tell you about new treatments. And over this time, we've changed. He'll say, right, we're not going to use this anymore. We're going to use this. I've tried that, and I've been. So you can have complete confidence in that. He's incredibly kind. You really don't feel, you're having to sort of bare your soul, if you like. I look old, and I lost my self-esteem, but he's just so lovely that you feel that's fine. And he's like, well, here we are. We're here to sort it out. You're in the right place. He listens. That's the biggest thing. You need someone to listen to what it is you want, and spends a bit more time than just in and out. So for him, it's about passing on his skills to his clients, and that's what his motivation is. Well, exactly that. It was a proper sit down, which was very different to the person I saw before. She was very much like, oh, hi, you ready? She's all ready to go. And there wasn't really a consultation, but it was a proper consultation. Why was I there? What was I looking for? You know, and that's where we kicked off. And this is where we are today. We feel great when you come out. When you meet him, he's so drop dead gorgeous, and he just makes you feel great. So you just go swinging out, regardless of the fact if everyone can see that you've got, you know, stuff in your face. Initially, get on the tube, but you're just like, oh, yeah, I just feel great, and then you carry on feeling great. So the whole thing works. So now we're really good friends.